Hello, welcome back to AirFlow 3D for everyone. So in this post, I will show you a fun trick that you can use to create like a 3D coins that you can flip inside Facebook as a 3D post. So for this example, I will be using Apple emoji, and let's pick the one that's kind of interesting. So the crazy one, and maybe this one, the vomit. Let's have a look. If I'm not wrong, this should be available to download. Yeah, okay, this is very high resolutions of this emoji. It doesn't matter for what we are doing, I guess. Yeah, I quite like this one. Save. I just gonna drag and drop it into desktop. Um, and this one right here. So I can just drag and drop it, I hope. Okay, vomit emoji and crazy one. They both have different size. Doesn't matter. We're just gonna use it. So I have Blender already open. You can use Blender or Vectory. Doesn't matter. I think I'm gonna be using Blender. And all we need is a circle. Create a circle, and then we're gonna generate. We're gonna fill the inside with Ngon, and this is actually enough to create our coins. We don't need to worry to lay out the UV, etc. If I turn on the UV here and look at the UV editing, I hope I have the UV. So we have the UV, and it's just a matter of putting the image texture into this mesh, right? Let's save it. Save as simple coin. And we're gonna need two of these, one for the top part, one for the bottom part, and we're just gonna join it. It's probably not the cleanest workflow, but it's gonna work for us. With this guy, I will just gonna export the UV, simple coin UV. And again, I will be using photop.com. And drag and drop our UV, simple UV, drop it here. We're gonna have the front face of the coins and the back face of the coins. Let's just drag and drop our emoji, actually emoji. Drop it there. Okay, for this example, actually I don't care too much with the resolution, so I'm just gonna make it something like that, put it in the middle. So this is our first one. We're gonna have the other one, drop it. Okay, this one is really big. Scale it while holding shift, like so. It's probably still too big, so I want to make sure this one kind of exactly overlapping with the other one. Control T. So they both are circles, so it should be pretty easy. Now you can see the vomits kind of went outside a little bit. Maybe we need to make this smaller. So the other one should be also smaller. Cool. Now let's select both and try to center it. All right. It should be fine, and all we need probably just give like a white background. So this should be white. Okay. Okay, now turn the opacity back to 100%. Okay, they look pretty good. File, export as JPEG. Quality 80%. So that's one. That's the other one. File, export JPEG, save. It's gonna be saved into the download folder, and we can just use it for our coins. I think it's should be pretty straightforward. Go back to default view. It's a good idea to actually name this sometimes. Front, coin, front. This one is coin, back. And let's try this. I'm creating a new materials and I will assign the image. Should be under download, and check the texture with a material. Shift A, create a like a light, and you can see our coin's face. Same thing same thing with this guy. Create new material, give it a texture from download folder. There you go, that's our vomit. If you want this without any kind of funky shading there, you can just turn on shadeless. Okay, so we have two sides of coins. Let's rotate this one RY 180 degree. So we have this guy rotated. Let's do the option G, snap it to the center, move it a little bit. Now all we want to do is to bridge between these two guys. So I'll save it as new blend file. Select this guy, Control J. And if I'm doing this correctly, I can just select all of this and then bridge. I think we have bridge operation. Bridge edge loop. Okay, we should still have our design, but yeah, except that this part now a little bit weird, but other than that, the UV I think seems to be fine. Now we have two materials. Let me think a little bit. If I export this out and bring it into 3JS, maybe we're gonna get a bit of surprise, but let's see. Let's have a look. I'm gonna export this out as DAE as well. And let's go to 3JS editor. And I have the monkey head from previous file, import. Let's try this DAE. So I can have, apparently I can have two materials, so that should be fine. So material 1 and material 2. For material 1, we need to have the map. Let's grab it from download folder. Okay. And we should have material 2. Let's grab our map. We should have the other one as well. Just need a point light at the bottom. So yeah, that's our coins. The middle part is maybe a little bit dodgy because we didn't properly do the UV. Let's see, maybe I should do that as well. So with the middle part here, I want to select this face. So what's the shortcut for that? So okay, I'm just gonna select the top and the bottom part, and then invert the selections. Now I'm selecting the middle part. I'm gonna create a new material that's gonna be for that guy. Give it a maybe black color, or give it a fun color, yellow color. Assign it. So by doing that, we should have the other material. Do I have point light there? I did. Create point. So yeah, you can see the middle part is now yellow. Let's save this. Might want to smooth it. So now it's looking a lot nicer. File, export as DAE. Go back to 3JS. Delete this guy. Delete everything. File, import DAE Collada from desktop. Should have everything. And with this material, again, we just need to reassign the map. So from downloads, get our UV for material number 2. Let's get UV2. That's the point light. That's another one. Put it at the bottom. For this, actually, I don't think we need the shading, so I'm just gonna switch material to simple material. So basic material should not give you any kind of funky shading. And material number 2 also, give it a basic material. So now we have this guy properly set. All we need to do probably just to rotate the coins 90 degrees in in the x-axis. Okay, so we have our coins. Hopefully this is ready for our Facebook post. So file, export GLB, and then let's go to Facebook. I'm just gonna go to Facebook page and then create a new post. Write something here and drag and drop it. Let's go to download. Just drag and drop the GLB and we should be ready to spin this guy. So yeah, that's pretty simple, right? This is something that you can give to your friend. Maybe flip a coin. Where do you want to go today? You want to go crazy or you want to eat something? So there you go. That's a quick one. Hopefully this is useful and fun for you. Let me know what you think and I'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye.